Welcome to the channel, guys. OTD Fishing and Adventure. Today we're going to give you a walkthrough of the new boat build. She's a 6.5 metre black Marlin centre cab.
This might be $1 million fish.
Starting with the trailer, guys. Up the front here we have a 31-inch spare tyre on a rotating hub. Sits there nicely. We've gone for the boat catch. This makes launching the boat and retrieving the boat so much easier. By just releasing that, you can drive up on the trailer, the pin will release, drive the boat off, and you're away. Coming back onto the trailer, if you're bringing it in by yourself, drive up, boat will come up in here, she'll click and lock in. The trailer is custom built by Black Marlin Fabrications. John from Black Marlin goes above and beyond with these trailers, making them very solid. Dual axle, 31-inch tyres, checker plate all the way around, making it easy to walk from front to back. She is a very solid build. We've chosen to wrap the boat with a matte black wrap. Wraps are good, you can peel them off if they ever get damaged. Big name on the side, on the drop, and the big Black Marlin logo down the back. Coming into the hull, I've opted for a 20-degree dead rise. Standard Black Marlins normally run a 16 to 18. I went to 20 just to get that really good cutting through the water and a bit of a softer ride. So far from what we've done with the boat, it is unreal and I'm very happy with the outcome. She's a 6mm hull, 4mm side sheets, solid as a rock. Coming around to the transom, guys, we've gone Lenco trim tabs on it. These are a must. You have a few extra blokes in the boat, couple too many standing on one side. Just play with the trim tabs a bit and she levels out beautiful and rides lovely. We've got the Garmin 1 kilowatt transducer. Picks up the bottom at speed very nicely. Very happy with that unit. Self-draining deck flaps. Any water that gets onto the deck flows straight out. When you're backing up on fish or any water coming back in, the flaps just prevent it from going back into the boat. We've gone with the 250 horsepower V6 Suzuki. This thing has so much torque. At the moment, 4 blokes on board, I'm hitting a top speed of about 74 k an hour, cruising nicely at 55 to 56 k an hour. We've got the Helm underwater light there. Just opted for the blue and white light. It opens up at the back of the boat here, puts plenty of light in the water, gets all the bait fish up and feeding. Boarding ladder folds up away when you're not using it, folds down, allows the missus, the little fella, to get on and off the boat very nicely when you go snorkeling and stuff. Coming up onto the extended duck boards into a little door, easy access in and out of the boat. Coming up onto the back here with a fuel filter on the outside. These extended duck boards are great. You have so much room to sit out here and fish, lean into it. No worries, you can travel back and forth along the back of the boat, not a problem at all. Coming up on the inside of the boat, got the oversized live tank with the perspex window, see everything going on in there, see what bait fish you want to grab out. Storage underneath here for all your knives, gill cutters, everything like that. Chopping board with 2 drains, draining straight out the back of the boat, all your bait, everything goes over the back when you're done. 4 rod holders on the back here. In the hatches here, I've got my isolation switch and a heap of storage room. Down below, I've got my battery in this one, secondary battery on the other side. Storage in the middle with a stop tap for the deck wash. On the gunnels, 3 rod holders down each side, dual cup holders. I've gone for the dual gunnels. Just more room to put all your little bits and pieces in, rigs, sinkers, gaffs, cookers. They've got lights up under the gunnels. At night time, turn them on, puts a full spread of lights across the deck, keeps that light out of your eyes. The boys from Sea Deck have done an unreal job on the deck here. Custom name down the sides, measurers on both sides, the big Black Marlin logo in the middle. In this gunnel, I've got my deck wash, saltwater deck wash, any blood on the deck, anything like that, spray it straight down into the water. Sea Deck have done the gunnels, duck board, floor and dash all the way through the boat. Very happy with the outcome. Very clean finish. Very soft on the feet. Under the floor, we've opted for an oversized kill tank down the back here. Bleeding your fish out, having them in a slurry just works perfectly. It's got a bung, self-drain straight out the back of the boat when you're finished. Under the center here, 380 litre fuel tank. Quite a big fuel tank, but I want to do the big trips in it, and that's what I wanted. Under the passenger seat here, we've got a big fridge well. We've just got a fridge on wheels at the moment that slides in and out. We will put a fridge slide in there in the future, but I'm happy with that at the moment. This is Black Marlin's first centre cab build. I went a bit narrow with the cab. I just wanted plenty of room to walk up the side here. I love doing my bottom bashing, but I also wanted the front area to be able to throw my stick baits and just have a bit of freedom up here. Big deck up here. My missus loves getting up there and sunbaking. Coming up onto the roof, got the 22-inch hyper light bar just for when I'm heading out of the estuaries, keeping an eye on what's around me, looking for crab pots, everything like that. Up on the roof here, I've got the dual Pacific aerials. Easy to use, click them in, put them up. Haven't had a fault with them yet, they are awesome. Anchor light, Garmin receiver up here on the roof, just to pick up my sounders and everything like that so they can read through the aluminium. Twin solar panels up here, they're all feeding a 330 amp hour lithium that we will show you soon, and the rocket launcher above the back there, 7 rod holders. Up the front here, I've got twin Garmin 8412s. They are all linked together. This one's connected to the 1 kilowatt transducer down the back, but having that link cable, I can run whatever I see on this screen, vice versa. Very happy with the outcome. Switch panels here. I've got my anchor light, nav lights, cabin lights, all my accessories, bilge pump, everything going on right there. USB charging ports, voltage meter, Suzuki gauge, Lenco trim tab right here, which is easy for me to access when driving, and throttle right by my side right here. The good thing about these relax and Helm seats is you can pull this up. When you're putting a seat in your boat, it's very important to get it right for yourself. I've got it so it can sit right up here. I can lean into it. Great steering wheel height. Got the throttle right here next to me. Power on. Very comfortable the whole time. Good display in front of me. Coming up the top here, got my Garmin VHF Fusion stereo system with Bluetooth. Very happy with this system. It's running off 2 6-inch speakers. They blow my ears out if I have it full. Up in here, I've just got a little storage well. It's got a bit of wiring running through it. I keep my phone, wallet, everything I want to keep dry out of the weather up here. Windows, I've gone for the half windscreen. It's a glass. I wanted to go all the way to the top, but I just get a good airflow coming in like this. I will be going clears from the top of the windshield up to the cab roof, just to stop that rain coming in and the spray on those bad quarterly conditions. But very happy at the moment. It's a very dry ride. Up under here, we've got the 330 amp hour lithium. It's got a full drainage system around the edge here. Any water that comes in drains straight out and keeps the battery nice and dry. Coming up into the berth up here, I'm 190 centimeters tall. I can lay down perfectly. Have another bloke sitting next to me there laying down. I will be putting 2 caps on here. Full beds all the way up here, and underneath here is all just storage. So I've got storage here, all my safety gear under the sides, room for tackle, everything else.
Here we've got the 40 amp Red Arc DC to DC charger, perfect for what we're doing for that big lithium battery. Now we have upgraded the Suzuki motor so it can take that 40 amp charge straight out of the motor and whack it into the giant 330 amp lithium. Perfect for what we're going to be doing. Lots of offshore work, going to be charging a lot of accessories, so we definitely don't want ourselves getting stuck out there with a flat battery. So up in the headquarters here, we've got all the electrical, so all your fuses, all behind your switch panel where your sounders are, so if anything needs to be changed or modified, it's easily done in here.
On the roof we've got 2 LED light strips that light up the whole cab nicely at night time, and on the back we've gone for 2 little steady light bars just to put full light across that back deck when you're bottom bashing at night and stuff like that. So far we've put 36 hours on the big girl. I have no complaints at all. It's an absolute weapon. It breaks through the waves beautifully with that 20-degree dead rise. It lands very softly compared to other plate boats I've been on. John from Black Marlin has done an incredible job on this build, and I couldn't be more happy. If you have any more questions about the build, any more questions about the stats on how it's running, please feel free to ask us at OTD Fishing and Adventure.